If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Well, if you decide to go, you'll still need these things. I'm gonna send it to you anyway. Well, no, I talked to... This says, or go talk to Persephone. Well, what about Apollo, though? I spoke to Persephone before.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
Why? Like, ever? What are you talking about? You were a jerk. Can't we be friends, or you can still...
I was hoping that didn't mean you were done trying to help me.
Right.
I'm not sure I've helped you. All I've done is drop you in Persephone's lap.
What, and that's bad?
Yes. Well, no. I can never be objective when it comes to my family. They bring out the worst in me. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
Apollo, everything you sang about still applies. Even if you got angry.
I know.
We all make mistakes. You pick yourself up, and you try again, for Calliope's sake.
I'll think about it, Grace. I promise. For now, you're in far better hands.
I'll hold you to that. Don't think I won't.
Okay. Let's go talk to Persephone. I mean, what else does she have to say to us other than what we've already said?
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Why? I went to see him.
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
A reliquary. Interesting. I wonder what his angle is.
I don't know. Could it be a trap? Must it be a bad thing? Why is that interesting? I'm interested in why that's
What's so interesting about the Reliquary?
It's a magical library of sorts. Who knows why Pan's interested in it? My suggestion? Do as he asks. At the very least, Hecate might prove to be of help to you, if it's written in her bloody book.
Her book?
You'll see.
I
I want to send you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is holding. She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Okay.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh boy. So where do I go? I feel like I should go to the party first, no? Let's go to the party first.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah.
No,
I'm invited, aren't I?
If I knew what the heck I
I'm
was
just
supposed to be
surprised you
doing
even knew
here.
it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
You didn't tell me either.
I came to see you, Apollo, and I don't recall you mentioning it. Persephone said it could help.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Except Calliope was murdered.
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past.
It feels very like
she still remembers
she's just running away from her memories. Like, I understand, like, PTSD situation and all that, but it does sound like she's just... I guess that's her way of dealing with her PTSD, but, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a different way to handle this, but I don't know. They're gods, right?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war, and eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Relaxing. Yeah. Let's talk to Arrow.
Grace.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Oh. Hello.
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
Are you?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I
Clearly it
shouldn't unload
doesn't.
on you.
Just keep doing
It's been a bad week.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who is suffering. I shouldn't be complaining. I just hate this. I'm there every day, going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks,
Those
the
that
weeks
are
when she
lost
just won't
on
get
the
out of
whole
bed.
Athena thing, I
I'm
believe she
there
was
when she forgets the war's over
during
and
the
I
Greek,
hold her
during the war or
until
whatever.
the
Like,
screaming stops.
I believe she was
Me, I do that.
That sounds awful.
attacked
I'm
and
arranging her
R-worded
again, so she can die.
during all
Again.
that. So
And I'll watch it all again.
bad things happen to her. So it makes sense why she wants to like reset her brain. If she has to live forever as a god, then it's like you might as well just reset your shit. You know?
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm. What happened is that brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No.
Vaguely.
Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
They tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now Now he's all she can think about.
Well, because he actually cared about her and married her instead of just being lewd and doing crazy things.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without
we
passing
learned
on
that.
their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual.
Which is the
She still has to die. For a while.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
It's not up to me. I'm gonna say it's not up to me because it's not.
It's not up to me, Eros. I can't make that decision for her.
I know. Neither can I. I was only hoping Aphrodite could make that decision for herself, if she was inspired.
I don't know.
I am amused.
It's a lot to ask.
Can try, but
I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
me talking to Apollo do anything? Hello.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece.
No.
Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
that would be Pan.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel very much out of place.
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Don't they?
We get older. We have more to forget. We hold grudges longer, but wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
Okay, well, let's wait for Aphrodite. I just realized the way that she looks currently and my hair, I'm like, I'm Aphrodite. I am her. That's me,
My
right?
family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say.
Moves me.
My loves,
Right?
my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace,
What
Grace.
manners I
Meet the
have.
lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus. And yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Well, that's fitting because Aphrodite is Venus and what is it? It's Greek mythology, and then what's the other one? They have the two different names in Greek mythology and not Norse. Is it Norse? No, not Norse. Maybe Greek and Roman. Roman. That's what it is. Greek and Roman. And she is Venus in, I think, a Roman. And Aphrodite in Greek. Right? Right? I think so. Yes.
Hi. So, you're okay with this? You know what's gonna happen?
Of course. We've been working together, preparing for, what, 6 months now? Has it only been that long?
Must be nice to be prepared.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Lady Aphrodite told me. I should have thought about that.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
I don't want to ask her. You really want to do? I mean, she just does it every time. So what's the point of me asking her?
I just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that you need to do this.
Yeah. That you feel like you need to do this.
A
Oh,
babe in our dreary world, and yet
Thanks.
already possessed of such earnest purpose.
She takes this task seriously, Aphrodite.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
oh.
I've had a great deal of time
Don't
to
she
prepare.
look like me
I
right now?
assure you that would
Oh.
not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
I'm sorry. What'd you say? What did you say? Well, I can't say this. To forget.
ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I should get back out there.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Don't worry about it. My foot has been lodged firmly in my mouth since this began.
It's a relief to know I won't be the only one. If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
No.
Not really. I still felt like me, if that's what you're asking.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just...
Hey, Nico.
Huh?
How are you doing?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
We're playing this game finally because it went on sale today or yesterday, whatever day it was. And I've been wanting to play it, and I was in a musical mood today, earlier. So I just decided let's continue the musical mood, because why not? But I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I had said earlier, I think I played the demo of this when it came out a couple years ago. And I don't remember much of this, but I did listen to the soundtrack a lot between then and now. I wouldn't say now. When it came out, I listened to it a lot. So please don't mind me if I sing any of these songs. Just in a literal mood right now. So that's what we're doing. Watching Phantom. Is it a movie? What is that? Thank you. How do you know Aphrodite? Your name is Olivina. Are you sure? How do you know
How do
her?
you know Aphrodite exactly?
Oh, Phantom of the Opera.
So I was working at this
So we're
homeless
both
shelter,
in
right?
just
A couple
musical
of years ago,
moods right now.